Taking her shopping for the bag, let's get it.
I feel like we should start doing like an intro and shit.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know, but also at the same time, I feel like the lack of an intro has also been a nice touch.
Yeah, it kind of just starts off on a random fucking conversation. I don't know. The thing is, like, we could do an intro, but like, you don't want to make it like too corny.
Yeah.
Don't want to hit them with the "What's up, guys?"
Yeah. Plus, I mean, technically, I guess we already get an intro with fucking gauges, fuck all that and everything.
True.
But yeah, no. Let me take this fucking dab real quick.
Bro, what is this bullshit?
What?
Fucking, I look up your podcast. I look up Gone to Pot, and there's someone else's fucking podcast.
The other fucking Gonda pot that exists apparently.
Well, here I don't know if that's what the podcast is called, the episode. Here, I'll send it to you.
Is it like American Road Trip Gonda Pod or something? Gonda Pod episode 197. Jesus. Or 172. Ah, fuck them. They ain't nothing compared to us, bro.
Oh, bro, the one above it, the Noonan Show with their intro. I thought it was ours at first because it's got that background.
Nah, truly, we are the one and only Gonda Pod. That's just what their episode is called, right? Gonda Pod. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're still not stealing, technically.
Yeah. No, I think that was just the episode.
262 views 1 year ago. How many subscribers do they have?
I can check and see. I didn't even click their fucking...
Yeah, check their sub count. See if we're doing better than them. We have to be. I gotta remove a layer of clothing real quick. Give me a second.
Well, that podcast has 262 views.
Okay, we're good.
They have 316 subscribers.
Oh, we're already surpassed them. They're 172 episodes in, and we are already surpassed them.
Oh God, I love how we just
5
hopped
episodes.
on this bitch and just started shitting on this other podcast.
On God, fuck the Noonan Show, bro. They ain't nothing compared. We shouldn't be hating. We should be supporting our other creators.
Okay.
But at the same time, somebody has to come out on top, and it's gonna be us.
On bro.
Keep it up. This is a shark world. Y'all wouldn't know about this content creator shit, bro. It's treacherous in these streets.
Well, shit, bro. Here we are, episode fucking, I don't even know what it is, like 7?
This is episode 6. This is episode 6. But yeah. So welcome all to episode 6. I'm Sean. I'm the middle monkey. With my co-host.
Yeah, that's me. I'm left monkey, Gavin, by the way.
The person responsible for the introduction to this podcast is again in custody.
Federal prison.
Yeah, so it turns out he did everything that we thought he did.
I mean, the case could get overturned, so, we'll still say allegedly, but he did that shit for sure. He fucking did that shit.
We do have that really good lawyer, Steinberg. He's definitely...
I'm not going to say what kind of lawyer he is.
But he's a good lawyer.
He's a good lawyer.
Fucking... But no, you were asking me earlier. You were asking me about what me and Gage were playing. with that little bit of connection he was able to get from his cell. We were playing Power World.
So what is it?
Power World is I don't want to call it a Pokemon ripoff, but basically everything is like you capture creatures just like Pokemon, but then you go and explore around this island, and it's kind of like you play like the Breath of the Wild game.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's sort of like an open world. It's got you honestly, you just have like to watch a video or two on it to like get the idea. But it's like Pokemon mixed with that, and then you can also. So it's kind of interesting. It's got some strange mechanics. As far as like you can use your pals. Your pals, they're not Pokemon. They're pals.
Mm-hmm. Like pal, as in like PAL, like your pal, your friend.
Yeah, yeah. And you keep them in pal spheres.
Okay.
That you craft. There's a lot of crafting in this. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Okay.
And then basically you capture these pals and then you put them to work.
You enslave them and then fucking.
Yeah, you enslave them in this base and you basically put them to work, but they're like really happy about it. They're like happy to do it. Because you can build them like feed boxes and stuff so they can eat. They like if you drop stuff in your base, like there's a lot of like really cool. Like crafting, you can select a certain amount of stuff to craft, and then your pals will come up and start crafting it for you, so you can go off and do other stuff.
Oh shit!
But yeah, no, it's a pretty fun game. It's kind of grindy, kind of hard to get. It kind of gives me like some Minecraft vibes. You know, I know. Speaking of Minecraft, I kind of felt like going back to Minecraft one of these days. You know, I feel like I might go ahead and give that a shot.
Bro, yeah. The thing is, the past couple of times I've played Minecraft, because I always think like, damn, I want to I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I want to get back on, and then I get bored after about like 10 minutes.
Yeah, Minecraft. See, Minecraft is one of those games I feel like you have to play with your friends if you don't have like a Minecraft, you know.
Yeah. I feel like just playing regular Minecraft is like, I don't know, like it, every once in a while I'll get in the mood for it and I'll have like a fucking idea and I'll be like, oh, this would be cool. But other than that, I feel like I would only play like servers, like let's hop on some fucking Bed Wars or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just, yeah. I looked up Pal World, bro. This is for sure a fucking rip off of that. I'm literally looking at Lucario right now.
Yeah, bro. Some of the Pokemon, they're pals. Some of these pals look oddly. I mean, it's just really good design. I'll give them that. Like they just did a really good job at making characters that just so happen to fit into what could be a Pokemon world. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's kind
not.
of. It's like it's
There's
cool.
guns too.
I would say I see like it. It almost seems like if like Pokemon were in like more realistic. Like if Pokemon was in a more realistic landscape. Because Pokemon, is just like fucking all like it's not like a different planet, I guess, or I don't know if it fucking is, I guess, but like you know what I mean? It's its own thing. Like this kind of
Yeah.
seems like if there was like Pokemon like on Earth, like our actual real life fucking what would happen if we just fucking had Pokemon? We'd be fucking sliding with guns and fucking.
You see, it's more like if a Pokemon world just got guns and was more like Earth, you know? It's not that they're like came to Earth, it's more like if a Pokemon world was more Earth like, you know, like they just had guns and
Yeah.
this weird innate hatred for things that were different.
Oh, bro. Really the driving factor on planet Earth.
Just things that are different from them should exist. You can actually take other people, cut them into tiny little bits. Well, you can't cut them into tiny bits, but you can sell their meat. Like,
What?
yeah.
What the fuck?
There's actually a very scary character. His name is the Black. Me and Gage. He's like a boss or something. I guess he's like a secret boss. I don't know if that's a spoiler or anything. Who gives a fuck? It's a Pokemon ripoff game. Okay, but bro had like a fucking minigun and shit, and we were trying to beat him, but the game is so buggy. He ended up into like this cliffside to where he was like literally behind the rock, and we couldn't hit him anymore. So,
Oh, damn.
yeah, no, some fucked up shit. Interesting game though.
Bro, yeah, I'll have to check it out. It does look like something I would play. Or at least try.
You know anything about chess?
No. I feel like it's gonna take some fucking time. It's gonna take some time. Realize.
You look over your shoulder, you know that I'll always be up when you're down. Just turn around. I wanted to go back and watch some old Nickelodeon. Oh, you know what I've been doing? This has been my sleep aid for the last couple of nights. I've been watching old Adult Swim tapings, or just like different Adult Swim, like Christmas, or just like full Toonami stuff like that, or like early 2000s Adult Swim stuff, and it's like 3 hours with like full episodes with commercials and stuff, and that's been like my sleep aid. To like some boondocks, falling asleep to some Mission Hill, some home movies, some like old Adult Swim shows, dude.
Hell yeah. Yeah, bro, I miss some of those old school fucking shows.
I miss the feeling of having a big box TV that had the lines and the static and everything.
Oh, bro, where if it fell on you, you would fucking die.
Yeah. Remember having that TV in class, and it would fall on kids' legs when they were like sitting down in front of it. Did you ever had that happen?
Have what happened?
Like I feel like this might just be like a really specific thing, but y'all are sitting down and the TV is up front in the classroom, and you're all gathered around it, and maybe the kid up front is sort of like fucking with the thing the TV is on with his feet, and it rocks, and the TV falls on his legs.
No, I've never seen that happen. Did that happen when you were in school?
Yeah, I saw that happen one time at daycare.
Florida woman allegedly attempts to kill husband after finding a postcard sent from ex-girlfriend 6 decades ago.
60 years? 6 decades, 60 years. She said, that fucking bitch.
I don't know, because, like...
Honey, it was 60 years ago. We're literally 70.
That's... even then... Fucking... Like, what were they, 10 when they first... No, like, they have to be in their, like, fucking 80s, at least. But no, fucking... People are saying that the postcard wasn't from 60 decades ago. It was an ex-girlfriend from 60 decades ago. Or 6 decades ago. And...
Oh, 6? Wait. That's still...
Yeah,
60. Okay.
Yeah,
60 decades.
Yeah. Fucking 600 years ago, bro.
Ooh, damn, this motherfucker's Methuselah. He's getting messages from fucking Eve. Like,
Oh, bro. No, but because people are in the comments saying that it was from fucking What the fuck? That it was the X, but like from 6 decades ago, but the postcard was just sent. And then some people are saying that the postcard was from 6 decades ago. Either way, I mean, because if the postcard was from that long ago, it's like one, why would you keep it that long? But also like, are you really gonna like? I don't know. It's like bro just kept as like bro, he spent 60 decades with you. All he has is a postcard. Are you really gonna tweak about a postcard? Bro's not allowed to have any memories of any past life before you. Bro, I was fucking talking to this gas station worker earlier before I called you. That's where I was at. Cause bro, like they added this new security system on the door where you have to ring to get in.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's ghetto as fuck. And so they did it like a couple weeks ago when it started. Like they did it like a month ago or so when it started to get really fucking cold.
Yeah.
And it was shitty because I was really fucking cold standing outside ringing it and no one was fucking unlocking the door. And then finally someone did. And then so today I finally asked this worker because it was just me and him in there. And I was like, hey, bro, why did y'all do that? I was like, was it like, is it because like people fucking steal or something? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I wasn't sure if it was that or if it was like, if it was because it was getting, like, y'all did it when it was getting cold. I didn't know if it was to, like, keep homeless people from just fucking chilling in there. And
Yeah.
he was like, no, I don't really give a fuck about that. He's like, sometimes homeless people, like, come in and, like, I'll, like, ask them to take the trash out for, like, a cup of coffee or something. I'm like, oh, word. He's like, nah, he was like, it's just because motherfuckers be, like, stealing and shit and this and the third. And he's like, yeah, he was like, I got robbed, like, a month ago. I was like, what? Like someone robbed this gas station? He was like, yeah, right after that. That's when we fucking, that was the latest one. That's when we put in the thing. He was like, the guy didn't like present a gun or anything, but he just came in and he was like, give me everything in the register. And I was like, damn, do you have to like do it? And he was like, well, if you're smart, you will. I was like, I'm not fucking, I was like, yeah, true. Don't lose your life over a fucking job. But he was like, yeah, so I just fucking gave him everything. And then I was like, do you know if they caught him? And he was like, I don't know. But it was me. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, no, man, that's crazy. Somebody, yeah, that is a wild policy though. Somebody walks, I don't even have to have anything. It's just give me all the money, and then yeah, I've thought about doing that a couple of times, just like as an impulsive thought.
Yeah, because, like, most motherfuckers are not going to, like, especially gas station workers, they don't give a fuck. They're not going to, like,
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like the game by the point you get to them, and like will assess whether or not what you're saying is serious. If you walk in there and like fucking cut your way to the front of the line and like give me everything in the register right now, then of course they're gonna take you seriously. But if I like sat there in line and waited to get to the front and said that shit,
on gum, bro. Fucking, like, looked at the gum for a minute. I fucking had, like, drinks in my hand to, like, ring up. Give me everything in the register. I'm like, what the fuck? No, but yeah, like if you just keep your hands in your pocket and you're just like, give me everything in the register, most people aren't gonna like, especially if you're working at a gas station, you're not gonna be like, is he bluffing? You're not even gonna think about that. You don't give a fuck. You're like, okay, bro. Like, here you go.
yeah, you can. In fact, you can have the whole register. It's all yours.
Oh, bro.
And I was sitting there. They gave me the money, and then I put the drinks on the counter. Fucking, I set it down, and I was like, all right, I'll ring it up. And then I paid for it.
The money you just took.
Yeah, so at least if I stole, I paid for something.
Bro. Wait, so if you steal like items out of a gas station, right? Like you grab like a 6 pack of beer or you grab like a fucking, I don't know, like a fucking hoodie or some shit, and you just like steal that, right? That's less of a crime than like stealing the money. Because if you're like, give me the money, then that's different, right? But what if What if you like do what you said, bro? Like you have a bunch of items, and so you're like your items in total are worth like $60, and you're and you like just like go up to the register and you're like, give me $60. They give you $60, then you use that to pay for the items. Then did you steal from the register or did you steal the items? You know what I mean? Like then it's like, all right, is that robbery or just theft?
I feel like that's sort of
Both.
a yeah, that's like a gray area. You committed both at the same time. Well, you still committed one of those crimes and both of those crimes, but technically you only committed one of those crimes. That's such a
That's what I'm saying, bro. You technically committed both, but undid one of them with one of them, and you ended up only committing the lesser crime. But you committed a worse crime by fucking, cause like taking money out of a register is robbery versus theft is just like stealing an item. So you go from robbery to theft,
I'm
but
gonna
you
say
but you committed theft with their money. So it's like you paid for. I don't know, bro. You know how fucking confused I would be if I was like high on the job and that happened to me. Like, bro robbed me for $60 and then gave it back to me and then just took items. Like, what the fuck is happening?
you know that's kind of similar to, but not similar to at all. This fucking Young Sheldon episode
Where
where
young Sheldon fucking commits armed robbery on a 7-Eleven.
yeah, Young Sheldon walks into a 7-Eleven and quickly cuts to the front of the line and looks at the cash register and says, "Give me all of the money in the register right now." Like, the 7-Eleven worker is like, "The fuck is this bullshit?" and,
Fucking kicks him in the head.
yeah.
Pulls a
Or
sandal out of nowhere.
if you live in a mostly if you live in a state like Vermont, or I don't want to say probably like Minnesota, then you know it's probably just a white guy standing at the counter. But and he's probably like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?" Well, actually, he's in Texas, so I guess Texas 19 what was it 1980?
Texas
It's
and
not
19.
Sheldon. I think let's say this is like young Sheldon in modern day. You know, like
Okay.
young Sheldon fucking figured out time travel, came to modern day,
To
went to
rob
like
7-Eleven.
yeah, modern day, moved to fucking like L.A. He's
Okay.
robbing 7-Elevens with his genius intellect. Young Sheldon is walks in, "Give me all the money in the register," and so he's like, "What the fuck?" And then and then he pops out the register and puts it on the counter, and then young Sheldon takes it, and then he starts grabbing shit off of the fucking off of the shelves and shit, and brings it up there and says, "I would like to pay for all of this with the money that I have just stolen from you." And then the guy behind the counter is like, "What the fuck?" And then he takes the money and puts it back in the register, and young Sheldon is like, "All right, now put it in a bag." And he starts stuff in a bag, and then young Sheldon is like, "Thank you," and then he walks out and he's like, "I'm so smart. Technically, I didn't break a law." And then he walks away, and that was the end of the scene.
But he still did break the law. That would be funny if he found a loophole. Did some bullshit where he found a loophole where he didn't break a law. And the workers, what the fuck?
That was the actual premise of one of the. It wasn't young Sheldon, but it was his grandma and his brother. She bought like an illegal gambling ring. Young Sheldon spoilers to anybody who watches Young Sheldon. Meemaw buys an illegal gambling ring with Georgie Jr. But instead of people winning money from the machines, they win tickets that get them stuffed animals that Meemaw and Georgie then buy back from these fucking. Don't quite understand how this works, but they're still getting money and it's still gambling. So also she gets bribed by the cops. Or well, she has to bribe the cops. The cops come to her and shake her down. It's a whole weird. There's a weird arc going on here.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on with young Sheldon?
I don't know, bro. This show is fucking crazier than I thought it would ever be. Young Sheldon is such a wild show. I thought it was just gonna be like, I thought it was just gonna be Young Sheldon going, "Bazinga! Look how smart I am!"
Bazinga. Has he
And
said Bazinga yet?
I haven't heard him say "Bazinga" once.
That's crazy, bro. That's got to be the final. That's got to be the fucking like series finale, bro. Is him
Oh
fucking
no,
solving
please!
some like fucking crazy world fucking defying math equation, and then he's just like Bazinga. And then they're just like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Yeah, no, the Bazinga episode hasn't happened yet. I can't wait until that happens. It's gonna be, he's gonna be walking. It's gonna be like the, you ever watch that '70s show?
Yeah.
It's like that episode where Kelso just goes around going fucking yelling. He's just like, "Oh, you got burned, burned. Oh, you got burned. Oh." You remember when people used to say some shit like that, bro? And people used to be like, "Oh, dude, that was a sick burn." Now it's like, "Oh, bro, you got fucking roasted by the Rizzler." Dude, you just got roasted and gooned by the Rizzler. Get mogged.
What does mogged mean, bro? I've been seeing that. What the fuck does that mean?
It's like this thing where you just compare yourself to another dude and you just tell yourself that he's ugly and you.
Okay. What are all these like? Where are these terms coming from and why? Like, what? I feel like I've learned a new term every episode now.
Yeah, so basically all these terms are coming. I don't want to be rude to these people because these people do work hard to make themselves look good in some way or another.
Mm.
But with that being said, they're incels. They're losers. They spend most of their time on the internet just comparing themselves to other men who just have the same weird obsession with mogging other men, which just sounds like another term like gooning, if you ask me. Like mogging sounds like something you do to your testicles.
Bro, like I want to get like this new generation of fucking just like incel fucking this TikTok like internet fucking uh what would you dwelling, I guess, like the motherfuckers who just live on on the internet,
I
right?
think the term so far is like chronically on.
Yes, bro. I wanna get some of these chronically online people who are just like fucking, oh, you just got fucking mugged, L plus ratio, fucking. I wanna find some of these fucking people, bro. I just wanna like take them on a walk through like O Block. You know what I mean? I'll be like, bro, let's get you out in like the world. I want you to just see some shit.
Well, why don't you go mog a dude named Whoopty?
Oh God, bro, because touching grass isn't enough at this point. You can't go outside of your little fucking suburban house or wherever the fuck you live and like just, you know what I mean? Like I need you to see the world for a second.
Go hit the go. Fuck, I don't even know what they call it. Go explain to a dude named Man Man why Hunter Ives and positive Cantle Tilt is more attractive.
Oh God. See that fellow over there with a tattoo that says OTF on his neck?
go go mog him per se.
Go, yeah, go mug him. We'll show you a different kind of gooning today. Different kind of goon. Yeah, bro. No, I just want to like, I want some of these people, like, bro, those fucking chronically online people would be like, just say like the stupidest shit, just because they like to like. Don't get me wrong, I'm a motherfucker who likes to like say some crazy shit sometimes and like say things for shock value, but at the same time, I am like responsible for my actions. You know what I mean? Like, if a motherfucker, I know damn well, like, I'm ready for a confrontation. You know what I mean? At any given moment, I'm not just saying shit and then like going and dwelling in a cave. It's like I want to like meet some of these people who it's like just say some like out of pocket shit on like a video of like a fucking like a police brutality video or like some video where it's like a cop shooting.
Mhm.
And it'd be like and they'll be commenting like, "It's the usual suspects, isn't it?"
Oh yeah,
Like,
bro.
fuck it, I want to like get some of these motherfuckers like because
I want to
it's
go
it's kind of
fight,
hard. It's hard to
but
like go against them whenever like the person in the video is actually doing something wrong. But there'll be instances where it's like just a fucked up situation. Sometimes shit happens and it's not really like anyone's fault. It just kind of just some fuck shit happens and it'll result in like a motherfucker dying and then it'll be like it's always the usual stuff or just some stupid shit, right? And I want to like put them in a scenario where they're getting fucking shot at by the police and
bro,
be like, oh, is this shit funny still? Like now that you have real life fucking like a gun aimed at you and you have bullets flying by you,
there's
you start to
fucking.
put it in perspective a little bit. It's not so funny to laugh at a motherfucker's death over a screen.
I would pay money to fight motherfucking IG Reels commenters.
Oh god, bro. It's like you understand these motherfuckers are dying in real life. These aren't just like shocking videos. But people are so disconnected and chronically online that it's like even though they know that, they can't fathom it. You know what I mean? It's like they know
It's
that it's real, but they don't know what that necessarily means. They can't process it in their head because they can't imagine being in a situation like that. So I would just like to put them in a situation like that so they can really put it into perspective.
the main podcast is don't be a fucking loser. Go outside and touch grass, people.
Oh god.
Fucking go out and experience the world. Experience all of the world, even the scary parts.
Oh god,
Put
because
yourself in a dangerous situation. Get robbed.
oh god. I don't know about that, but I mean, sometimes it happens. The truth is, bro, the world is crazy. Motherfuckers need to start realizing that there are just people who don't give a shit.
In
And there
fact,
are a lot of them.
motherfuckers, you go stand in a gas station until somebody walks in and money in the register.
Oh god, go pump gas at 2 a.m. in Memphis.
You know what? Going back to that, I want to know how often it is that you hear that and they don't have a gun. I feel like the times that they don't have a gun versus the times they do have a gun are actually like the times where they have a gun outweigh the times where they don't. You know, that's a whole separate issue in itself. But I feel like that guy really got lucky that time. You know.
Yeah. Bro, it's kind of like, bro, imagine going to a gas station, like having no idea of, like, the real world. Just going to, like, a gas station in fucking Memphis at, like, 1 in the morning. Being like, damn, bro, it's like 70 degrees outside. And this dude's wearing a hoodie and has a hand in his pocket. He's had one hand in his pocket the whole time he's been pumping this gas. What the fuck is he doing? Why is everyone pumping gas with one hand in their pocket?
Kind of fucking schizophrenic thought is that?
Oh god. Nah, but you gotta be on point, bro.
That's
Fucking
true. That's true.
fucking what was it, New Mexico?
Yeah, no, New
Boy, I
Mexico.
was I was ready to hey, pass me that shit real quick.
That motherfucker shouldn't have been walking around too as much as he was.
Peeping peeping the girls like that and then fucking pointing at them and shit and then exchanging money. The fuck?
Go, go, go.
We're telling them pull off. They're like, what?
What do
Like, bro,
you what do you want me to
go.
do? Go.
The thing is, if you see us frantically doing anything, drive. It doesn't matter if we're saying we could be frantically telling you like there's a meteor, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that you could sit there and try to decipher what we're saying, but the fact that we are frantic means that car needs to be in drive going forward.
It is time to move.
Yeah, no
Motion
matter
has to happen.
like you see us frantic, it doesn't matter what we're really saying at that point. Motherfucker, drive.
All right, no, here's a terrible situation that I'm going to make you think about. So you're in the car. So here's that situation, right? We're in our car and they're in their car,
Hmm.
and we're both driving, and then a meteor strikes, and then they don't know it, but like you saw it in the rear view, and like you got my attention, and now we're both panicking and we're trying to get their attention, but they're not paying attention, and we're on the highway. Do we purposely like wreck into their car to stop them?
Well, why are we trying to stop them if a meteor strike? Like, were to strike? Like, what is it? What is that going to change?
Well, let's be real. Like, do you want to like spend the last? I mean, yeah, well, like, bro. Of course, I'll spend the last moments with my homie, of course. But like, don't you want to like spend like? Don't you want to like stop them and be like, hey, I just want you to know I love you. Bye.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, it would kind of be like, I think honestly, what I would try to do is be like, fucking drive again. I'd be like, bitch, drive. Like, if it's behind us, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be like calling them. I'm gonna call them.
Fucking going.
Try to call them real quick and be like, fucking floor that bitch.
Mexico is crazy. Oh, bro, speaking of New Mexico, remember that one guy I told you about who I wasn't really a fan of because he slapped that 13-year-old girl or whatever?
Yeah.
Bro was 6 hours into driving at like 3 in the afternoon. I guess he was driving through New Mexico and he flipped his car.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he was like falling asleep at the wheel. And the only thing I could think, you know, I feel bad because I'm not like speaking bad, but how do you fall asleep at 6 hours worth of driving, bro? Because how much driving did we do?
Fucking a lot, bro. Like at a time, we would go like fucking like 15 hours without like.
See, that's what I'm saying. We were on the road, bro. We weren't slacking.
Like the thing is, we would stop for like gas and like to piss and shit, but like we weren't like stopping to like take rest breaks. Like we made the 2 stops, right? We stopped. Did we sleep at 2 different hotels?
Well, there was the hotel, and then there was the Wigwam Motel.
Like the little cones. It was supposed to be the cones or whatever, but
Yeah, it was supposed to be the
I
cones,
remember
but they
that
turned
one. But
into.
where's the other one? Was it an actual hotel?
Yeah, it was in Oklahoma.
Oh wait, I do remember that. I do remember that.
That's when the storm was going on. Remember, because fucking storm was so bad, and we were like, it
'Cause
was dark, but we could have kept driving, but it was like we just had to stop.
we had to sneak Morty up there. I remember.
Yeah, sneaking Morty up there. I remember that was like one of the biggest.
Oh god, which I really don't think anyone would have gave a fuck. But it was also like there was no one out, so if anyone was out, it was going to be like staff, and I didn't
Right.
want. And so I was like, he was making noises, so I was like playing something on my phone loud as fuck.
I think back on that trip, and that was it. That was a fun trip. I liked the. That was another thing I liked doing. I liked the driving. I liked the traveling.
It was cool to go to different places, bro. Like see different. Like it's crazy. You realize like the U.S. is fucking big, bro.
Yeah, bro, you be driving for hours and still be in the same fucking state.
And it's crazy because you think like you think that like okay, because in the Midwest, a lot of places are the same, where it's like Illinois and Indiana are pretty similar, but they're also still pretty different. I think we're more used to it because we've been back and forth through both. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's crazy how you can like drive like 5 hours through a state, get to the next one, and it's like completely different than the last fucking state.
Driving through Illinois, it was so. It was just like so flat. I remember it was just so flat, and then we got to Louisville, not Louisville. What the fuck? I'm tripping. We got to St. Louis, and then we were in Missouri, and then Missouri was like there was a bunch of trees and there was plenty of forests.
Yeah.
And then once we hit Oklahoma, it was just like flat land and then like mixed with like red dirt, red rock, all fucking just like all over the place with like weird little plateaus that you'd see off in the distance. Further west you got, and then like Texas. I like Texas. I like to drive into Texas just because of how flat it was and how easy it was to drive through Texas.
Yeah.
But that was just the northern part.
Half of Texas smelled like shit, bro.
Yes, it did, bro. That's because that part of Texas is nothing but colloquially, the term or the phrase is Texas is full of steers and queers.
Oh.
Not to be derogatory towards any particular groups except Texans.
somehow ended up being more derogatory towards queer people.
right? Because now they're lumped in with Texans.
Oh God, bro, free my boy Rogelio. He is locked up in Texas right now.
Is he locked up in Texas, bro? He's about to be in a whole new country. Don't you know that?
What?
Texas is about to go to war with the United States, bro.
What?
This could just be some like brain rot bullshit that I read on the internet. But Texas, well, I know this part is fact. Texas put barbed wire up around like their border and shit, right? To keep illegal immigrants and shit like that out, right? The United States government said, no, the fuck, you can't do that. What the fuck? And then they came in and they're trying to like take it down. And then Texas is like, no, the fuck, you're not going to do that. We have our right to do that. And then it's like a whole states' rights thing, which, you know, states' rights. We're not a fucking political podcast, dude. I don't give a shit. But, you know, every state's got their states' rights. And so far, that's something that I could appreciate because it benefits me. But with that being said, Texas is ready to fucking go to war. It's rallying troops. This is the part where that could just be the brain rot. Texas is ready to go to war. It's rallying troops from other states, and states are giving their support of Texas and sending troops so that they can be ready just in case the National Guard tries to come in and shut down their program.
Damn.
Yeah, so your boy Julio is about to be, you know how like in the first Civil War there was like, well, one of our ancestors is registered in the Civil War under the United States Armed Colored Forces.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about to be part of the Texas Enslaved Federation of Inmate Forces.
Oh shit. Free, bro. Bro, so if all 50 states divided into their own countries, bro, what states do you think would be like the superpowers that would be like taking over shit?
California, Texas, New York, Florida.
But think about it, bro. All the people around Florida have to do is just wait them out until a fucking hurricane and then fucking attack.
It's true.
Texas, wait till a fucking heat wave. Go fucking burn all their crops.
Texas, you wait until just any major seasonal change and they'll just fucking suffer because that's just what happens. In Texas, it's like, oh, it's fucking hot. There's heat waves. People are dying. And it's like, oh, it's winter. Look at this. Oh, fuck, it snowed. It's never snowed here before. People are freezing and people are dying. Holy shit. God, fucking next year it's going to be, oh, look, it's spring is hitting hard. The allergies are coming through and people are sneezing themselves to death.
Bro, because like Vermont, bro, like what is Vermont going to do?
Vermont is nothing but white people, bro.
Or like what's the fuck, like Utah, you know what I mean? Or like, I'm trying to think of like states that are like just 90% just fields. I mean, realistically, that's kind of Indiana too.
Fields.
Yeah, Utah wasn't a good fucking example. like Wyoming, maybe.
Yeah, you gotta use like plain states, you know?
Like Wyoming would be like
Be like Iowa.
half of the battle
Idaho.
would just be marching. You'd just be fucking walking through fields for like days. Finally pull up on a little town and everyone there is already fucking died to the famine. You're like, oh shit. I was hoping you guys had food. The Battle of the Wabash, bro.
Bro, the Battle of the fucking Wabash. That'd be fucking stupid. That'd be so dumb. It'd just be people. It'd be some people on the Illinois side and some people on the fucking Indiana side, and they'd just be fucking shooting at each other across the.
It would just be a bunch of fucking rednecks on their fucking speedboats, just fucking their fishing boats, just fucking like a miniature naval battle where they're just shooting AR-15s at each other's boats.
Motherfuckers are driving the boats with the little Mercury motors on the back of them, fucking. firing off their fucking stock AR-15 that they got at the gun store literally like 2 months ago.
Oh, God. Yeah, I think Indianapolis is pretty big. I feel like Indiana itself is like, it's a lot of fields. Like, I feel like a lot of it would get taken over pretty fucking fast. But I feel like actually taking over Indy would be tough. I mean,
I'm taking any urban.
yeah, but like
Any.
Indy's like, you know, I feel like everyone's got to have fucking guns.
I liked walking around that night after the Imagine Dragons concert, just kind of like seeing the city and everything. It's nice. It was nice because we went earlier and then everything was like so busy, and it was like we got to see what it was like while everybody's checking everything out, and it was like a super busy time because fucking Imagine Dragons is there, which cool, yeah, but like also it's nice to be in a city when it's like fucking sprawling, like the traffic and shit. I get that shit's not nice, but to like walk around, to be in an environment, that sort of energy that you get is nice. Then to go out at night when it was like a lot quieter. It was later too, wasn't it? It was like probably like 10 or 11.
Yeah, it was dark.
See how quiet it is and see how calm it can be. I remember we ended up walking up a street and I felt like we were almost lost.
Oh, God.
We did get kind of lost at one point, didn't we?
Yeah, because we walked for a while. I feel like we walked like far.
Yeah, we stepped away from the hotel for a minute.
Bro, I remember being in fucking Myrtle Beach, bro. That place is a circus.
I got a mutual who's from Myrtle Beach.
You got a mutual what?
I got a mutual. Well, they're a TikToker, but I got a mutual from Myrtle Beach. They're actually starting a podcast as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah, that place is a fucking circus, bro. When I was there, that shit was like, it was like a lot of tourism, but then also like, it's weird because they're like East Coast, but they almost seem like West Coast. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you got motherfuckers riding around in low riders looking like just wearing all fucking blue. Like, blue bandanas on. You're like, what the fuck?
Myrtle Beach is South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the further south you, because like Georgia, like Atlanta, bro. Atlanta feels like it could be West Coast, but it's East. You know, was there palm trees?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You see, anytime you see a palm tree.
Yeah, bro. So it just seemed really fucking like kind of West Coast, and I don't know, bro. There's just a lot going on. There was like motherfuckers it was just a lot, bro. Like there's fucking street performers, there's fucking homeless and crackheads, there's hella tourists, there's fucking like people who are still gangbanging like they're in the fucking 90s. Like literally, bro, that shit still blew me that we took a picture at that spot, and then that same night we were watching that spot on the news for a shooting that happened where it like left 2 people dead, and I was like, bro, we have a picture next to that fucking light pole.
Yeah, that's fucking. Honestly, you should find that and then just fucking like post that picture and then post the news report clip right after it.
Oh, bro.
And then that'd be fucking crazy.
Intro to the song. Take credit for a murder that I had nothing to do with and probably involve myself in some serious South Carolina fucking gang beef.
So I've decided something. I've decided I need to commit and I need to just make like a little sesh story time video. I need to just do something to also make other content than just this podcast for the channel, you know. So I'm also doing something, and so there's more stuff being uploaded consistently than just this.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I've really been kind of back on the music flow. Like, I'm starting to get a little bit more into it. I'm definitely going to start fucking hammering at that and try to, bro, because I think it helped that, like, I tried to force myself into it, and then it was like, okay, you know, like I dropped a song, and then I dropped like another random song, but then like I saw that I was actually getting a couple of views
Yeah.
and like some likes on it, and I was like, oh shit, and I was like, it motivated me a little bit more. I was like, damn, bro, I could definitely like just fucking start grinding this shit out. I still want to do that little fucking animation thing I was doing, bro. I have like the first fucking episode just completely ready to go, but I'm like looking back on it. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where. Cause I'm trying to think of where I'll go with it.
You can go anywhere, bro. You just gotta take the time to sit down, look at it, and figure out what you want out of it, you know?
Bro. Bro.
That was some vague ass shit that I just said right there.
That's how street motherfuckers be giving advice. You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's like, well, all right.
Life is hard sometimes. You just gotta push through it, you know. You gotta be strong. You know, the world is tough, but you just gotta be tough. It's the way it is, you know what I mean?
Oh, bro, start saying shit that has nothing to do with like. It's like, bro, I don't know which one. Like, should I go with the red tie or the blue tie? You know, sometimes, bro, life gives you two
Shit.
options, bro. You got to think about you. You got to think about the things you've been through, your trials and tribulations, man. You got to say, what, bro?
Really, honestly, you know, whatever tie you pick, you just gotta pick what honestly is really gonna represent you the
Oh, God,
best,
you
you
just
know?
got to own it, man. Whichever one you pick. It's like, bro, how does that? That's red or blue? Shit, red one.
Shit, bro. Honestly, I don't give a fuck what tie you pick. I don't know why you're picking a tie, bro. You're going to the damn club. You dressing like a fucking nerd. Young Sheldon ass motherfucker.
Oh, God, bro, acting like you going to the damn Oscars, my boy. We're going to we are going to Cams.
I'm gonna frequently reference Young Sheldon, um, probably for the next couple of episodes.
Oh, bro.
That show's it's too fucking good, bro. I don't know why the fuck they made that show so damn good.
You know what we need to do, bro? Is we need to make like a joint account. We need to fucking um like a sign up, like make a joint account for one of those, like sign up for a AI tool where you like how you made like the Ben Shapiro shit, right?
Yeah,
And then we need to like just get like go 50-50 on the subscription. I feel like we could get so much fucking funny content out of it.
fucking with the voices and everything.
Oh God, bro, cause just like having young Sheldon rob a store.
Bro, okay, I see it. I see it.
That'd be funny if we did little cutaways in the podcast.
Bro, see, this is this is another reason why I need to get closer because we all I have yeah, I could do these things. I could totally do these things, but I don't have the means, right?
Yeah.
After this is all said and done, after we're done recording this and I'm done, like it's just gonna be another thing we said in the podcast that I heard and I was like, damn, that's a good idea. But well, I can't do it. So I'm gonna blow it off to the wayside. But bro, I would love to do it because like
Yeah, bro, if we were both here just sitting in the same room, bro, we could be like, shit, look up how much this shit costs. Like we could fucking just get it done.
yeah, bro, I'd be like, okay, okay, buy Adobe After Effects. But I wouldn't even buy it, you know. I would totally legally buy Adobe After Effects or whatever Sony Vegas Editor Pro video editing software. I would totally buy that legally. I would totally have it with purchased licenses and keys. Totally 100%. I would not do that in any manner that would possibly um, um,
$10 a month. There's some like really expensive ones that are like, I don't know. I think it's usually just $10 a month.
damn, brother, you got to train.
Oh, bro, loud ass train on Bradley needs to fucking shut the fuck up.
That motherfucker just out there blowing that. Bro, I fucking hate trains and the fact that they just blow a horn while they're going through a busy ass town at night. Or going through it's
Oh, bro, that's like Hey, I'm fucking here. It's like, bro, if you're close enough to a train that like you're concerned about being hit by it, I think you'll just hear the train and
And honestly,
not the fucking. I think you'll hear like 50 tons of steel fucking screeching towards you.
you fucking feel that shit rumbling the ground because if you ever been in a house when a train goes by, it kind of sounds like.
Oh god.
Maybe it's somebody's job to listen for the train whistle, and they gotta like listen and see how far out it is. You know, they're like, "Oh, I hear it. It's quiet, so it's probably far.
Oh god. That's your job.
It's getting louder.
The
It's getting
train goes
closer."
far. Good job. Here's your
What
paycheck.
train related jobs are there besides conductor? You know, and how does one become a train conductor?
They probably have like. Do you think they have like a little maintenance crew on the train?
Definitely,
Like if the
yeah.
ship breaks down.
I don't know if they're like on the train. I think maybe the conductor. There's definitely like a few people on the train. I think there's like the conductor and then maybe like another person or two other people.
Oh, bro, because there's the fucking Amtrak or whatever, which has like people on it, and then there's just like the cargo train that we were fucking hearing. And I'm pretty sure it's honking just sitting still right now. I remember I was fucking drunk at the pool one time, and these fucking Mormons came by and started talking to me. And I was like, the names were like, he's like, my name is Elder Lion. You're like, what? Like the
Yeah,
Fallout
bro.
character, motherfucker?
Bro, you are fucking elderly and lion, you motherfucker.
They were like kids, like they were like my age. You know what I mean?
His name was the Elder Lion.
Yeah, bro. I don't remember. It was something Lion. I remember his name was like Lion.
The Mormons are fucking hippies.
And then the other dude had a different name. But yeah, and then they were just talking to me, and then I was just like I said, I was drunk, bro, and I'm at the pool, like clearly intoxicated, and they're trying to recruit me as a Mormon. I'm like, oh, that's fucking dope, dude. Hell fucking yeah. I'm like, yeah, bro, fucking take my number, bro. I'll hit you up. I'll definitely I would love to be a Mormon, brother. I like told them I wanted to be a Mormon, and they fucking reached out to me and shit.
Just being aggressively positive to a fucking Mormons.
Dude, I was, bro, and I was just like making jokes. I was making them laugh and shit, but like they were definitely fucking weird, bro. They were weird as hell. But it was like I was surprised that they hit me up the next day and they're like, "So, still wanna be a Mormon?" I'm like, "You want me fucking joining your shit?" After that, pretty sure I offered them like a bottle of Mike's.
Literally the point of every fucking like any group that does that is to feel better about themselves when they get somebody to just join. So anybody that joins, they consider a victory, you know.
All right, bro.
Well, so that's it.
Yep.
Time to fucking wrap it up.
That's all, folks. I'm stunning out, one it out.
Get it, don't fuck with the law, pull up on the Senate. Backseat freestyle, but it's just a rental. They be saying I'm the greatest, it is not coincidental. In between the pussy like I'm Malcolm in the middle, bitch ass.